The chain of habits are too small to notice until they become too strong for you to break out free from. I'm going to break it down for you, and I'm going to give you an illustration. You can be doing something and it's looking simple, it's nice. Let's talk about addiction. You might start taking cigarettes. No, it's light, it's okay, it's not doing you anything. You might be taking it little. It's so little, it's little for you to notice, right? You can take today, tomorrow you decide not to take. You can take today, you decide not to take. From there, you begin to do what? You begin to improve, increase in whatever you are doing. And when you begin to improve and increase in whatever you're doing, you are feeling comfortable. You are not noticing that it is building a habit. It is building a ligament with you because it doesn't want you to leave it. So it puts you in a situation where you are so comfortable, it eludes you and takes the whole of you that you don't know what is happening. You are free, you are doing what you are doing. Then one day it struck you. You look back and you see a lot of damages that has happened to you, happened to your life, a lot of mistakes that you have done in your life, a lot of little mistakes that you have done in your life. There have to be stillness. You just live your life. You wake up in the morning, breathe. You think you are Dangote trailer that is just going, or you think you are Emirates flight that will just fly, go, fly, come. Take a pause. Be aware. Be still. Do a self-examination of yourself. It's not a crime. Don't let people fool you. Take a time for yourself. Review yourself. Am I living in the way that is ordained and in alignment with myself and God? Am I living in my own purpose? Am I living in the right purpose of my life? Am I living in the right direction? How do you know these things? You cannot know these things if your life is just brief. Yes, we know we are all living in Dubai. It's a busy city. But there are days you need to sit down. 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, man or woman, sit down and have a self-review of yourself. It is better to be healthy in mind than to be wealthy and you are not healthy in mind and you are not in alignment. Review yourself, sit down, check yourself. Am I in alignment? Are there things that I'm doing that are okay with my own alignment? Am I doing the right thing? You cannot break out free from an habit if you don't have the awareness to sit down still and examine yourself. That is how you know, because most of you are developing habits. You are developing habits that you don't know that will be a damage to you later. But the reason why you are not noticing it very early is because you are not self-aware. You don't know what is self-awareness, and when they are talking about self-awareness, you block your ear, you move away from it because you don't know. But the day you understand awareness and you tap into awareness, you begin to understand that there are a lot of things that is not important. You begin to understand that there are a lot of conversation that is not important. You begin to understand that there are some things you don't need to involve yourself that are not important. There are some things you don't need to do. There are some places you don't need to go, you don't need to be. There are some kind of things you don't need to involve yourself in. That is how you begin to understand, okay, wow, has this thing gotten to like this? Wow, I did not know. Okay, I need to start changing. And you cannot change an habit merely by just talking you want to change it. No, you have to do the work because you started that thing and you have to pay the price of changing that thing. It is no longer about willpower now. It is about dedication and discipline that no, this thing is not good. It's not working for me. And you have to tell yourself that because your brain does not know. Today, if you pick up a smoke and you start smoking, your brain will never tell you to stop. I am telling you the fact. If you start doing something wrong today, your brain will not tell you that what you are doing is wrong. But when you become self-aware, you begin to understand because you have been taught that doing bad to your neighbor is not good. So you will already understand that thing. So you will not do it. You might be harming your neighbor and your brain will not even tell you that you are harming your neighbor. But because you have that awareness that they have imputed in you, you've been reading from the Bible, do your neighbor good, do this, do that. That is when you begin to understand. You've gotten that awareness to understand that, I cannot do this kind of a thing to this place. Oh, I cannot do that. Especially when you know. You understand me? So break out free from habit very early so that it will not be stronger for you not to break out free. There are so many kind of habits you people know that is no longer working for you, that you know. That is where you need to start from.